Right, my people, welcome to episode 3 of turning £250 into £5,000 at Vinted reselling on live platforms. So yeah, we're taking a bit of a different setup today. We are sat on my lovely comfy bed. So we are currently on 377 something in the challenge. I'm going to put the available balance on. We started with 250. We made around £100 profit in 55 minutes on the last live. So we've got £377 ready to spend, and we're not going to mess about. We're going to get straight into trying to find things on that laptop over there. Is the current bid for these right here. We've got Anthony in at 7 for a £70 pair of shoes, which are brand new. Well, brand new £70. £7 is the sold price. Anthony, congratulations, mate. What an absolute legend. You can't find a pair cheaper than £50. £175 retail on this pair here. Bubbles are completely fine. These are yellow strikes from 2021. £13 is absolutely madness, people. You can flip these for triple the profit. £13 is absolutely insane for this pair right here. £13 for some Air Max 95s. Right, Jay, your payment's failed on that pair right there. Pound's an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to be able to sleep. Well, people, we just went live. We were meant to sell all of these pairs right here. And I'm not sure why, but for some reason we only had 9 viewers tops at a certain point, 2 or 3. So these went for £1. These went for £5, sorry, and I can sell these on Vinted for 30. And then these went for like £3. Let me show you. Look at that. Outrageous. £1 and £3. What is that? Please explain that to me. How is that even possible? So we've obviously made a loss on that. And then we have to check out the figures on this bad boy. But so far, a terrible live. Like that was just depressing. So I was only on there for, I don't even know, probably 20 minutes. Because I just thought, what is the actual point of staying on live and losing money when there's only 10 viewers? So look, ebbs and flow of the game. We can only sell on live. So I might not be able to do a £1 auction next time until the viewers are actually crazy. Because I don't know, because Tilt are running this this promotion, maybe that's the reason why my viewers are so low. Or because there's a lot of live sellers. I don't know, but for Harachi's to go for £3 and then some other dunks to go for £1, that is ridiculous, because I know I can sell all of those dunks for at least £20 to £30. So people are making like £15 to £20 off my live. So if you did want to get involved, make sure to hit the link in the bio, because that was absolutely crazy. Yes, my people, we are back. So it's a couple of days after the live. I'm literally just packing the parcels as we speak. So yeah, we actually had to swap from Tilt to Whatnot because we only had 10 viewers on Tilt, which I don't get, because other people did have more viewers. I was doing £1 starts, like proper nice stuff as well. But sadly, we just didn't get the viewers, so we swapped to Whatnot, and we still made some money, which is the main thing. We definitely made profit, but probably not as much as we were hoping for. But again, at the start, it doesn't matter. As long as we're making a bit of progress, making a bit of profit, happy days, because then the episodes can get quicker. But I'm very happy to get rid of that stock because we've had it for a while, and we've basically wasted like 3 hours or 3 lives because the viewers were crap. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to jump over to Whatnot. So again, this is transparency for any of you that are looking to get into the live stream game. It's not as easy as it seems, especially if you don't have a following or online presence. So I can share my lives across that. That still doesn't mean people are going to join. But I have more of a presence on Whatnot, so I guess that's why I had more viewers on there. So yeah, I'll run down some of the shoes now, and then obviously we'll do the rundown of how much profit we made. Also, I need to pack all those orders as well. I'm not going to lie to you guys, some of the stuff that did sell sold for a loss, which I'm surprised about. We did manage to get some pulses again. These sold for a nice little bit of profit on the live. This was the only item I believe that sold on tilt. These New Balance 327s, everything else actually did sell on Whatnot, I believe. I'll just confirm that in the next section of this video. This is why you should join my lives as well. This only sold for £17. The Air Max 95 Yellow Strikes, I get £40 on Vinted. Again, most of the stuff here, I probably get triple the amount on Vinted, but it's a challenge that I'm doing because obviously there's so many Vinted reselling challenges. So I thought, you know what, it's a bit more fun, a bit more interactive, and it's a bit more of a gamble because I'm obviously selling on live. So sometimes you don't know how much you're gonna make. I think the shoe of the series would have to be these Nike Huaraches from 2014. Now these were a size and Nike collab. As you can see, the design's different to the normal Huaraches, and obviously 11-year-old pair in great condition. Now I'd be able to get 80 to 100 pounds on eBay. These probably sold for under 35 pound. So make sure you are joining the lives because you'll get an absolute steal. Like I made a loss on these Dunks as well. Probably get £30 for that usually. Only sold for £7, but we'll run through the numbers now. I just want to show you a bit of a snippet of the stuff that sold because those were obviously the highlighted pairs. But yeah, we'll get into the profits now. Yes, people, we're wrapping up episode 3 there, and yes, they are the Labubus that everyone keeps on going on about. We've got 3 left. DM me if you do want a pair, but we're wrapping this episode up. I have got a haircut, and we have just had a heat wave. It is the 14th of July. We're literally going to go live on Whatnot after this video. To fingers crossed make some more money. I can't believe we actually sold shoes for £1 in this episode. It's been all over the place. I do apologize, and I couldn't extract some of the data from Whatnot, but it shouldn't happen anymore. It's because I had to end and start the live, and then it's just messed up the ratios. But the profit is exact on Whatnot and on Tilt. But we're going to quickly run down into the spreadsheet that you can also buy. So you can buy this. Obviously, I've changed it to the episodes instead of the months, but these are all the items we have sold this month. So a total, how many items have we sold? A total of 22 pairs. Let's scroll down to the profits of this episode. So £73.28 in profit, £414 in revenue, and it costs us 341. We started the challenge off with 377, and our new challenge balance is 446.78. Now that is almost halfway to 500, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, we would probably be at around £700 to £800 if we were just reselling off Vinted, because the profit margins are so much smaller when you're selling for £1 auctions. One, you can't really predict the price. You can only guess what the price is going to go for. So if you don't know how £1 auction starts, it's literally, I'm starting the shoes off at £1. If they go for £1, as you've probably seen in the Tilt video, or the Tilt rundown that I just did literally 2 minutes ago in this video, it shows that a pair of shoes went for £1, and there's nothing I can do. Now, if that went on Vinted, I would have made £15 profit. Instead, I'm making a £7 loss off that pair, or £10 loss. I can't even remember how much I bought them for now. And that's why you should probably join if you are a reseller, because some shoes do go for crazy cheap, but then some do go for a lot because people go into bidding wars. I'm going to change it up tonight. The viewers might dip a bit. I average around 40 or 50 viewers on Whatnot, which is decent, sometimes 80 not to 90. But if I get only like 30 to 40 viewers, I'm going to just do set prices and see if we can get any sales. Now, this is really testing my limits because, and patience actually, because on Vinted, it's so easy to obviously just get sales, right? And the margins are so much better. But I wanted to make this challenge interesting. One, because it sells quickly, so we're always getting new stock in, so it's interesting for you guys. And two, it's just a fun little challenge. As you see on YouTube, there's so many YouTube Vinted challenges out there, so I thought I'd do something different. Obviously, please comment if you are enjoying it.
Or do you want me to swap this to just a Vinted reselling challenge and scrap the whatnot thing, scrap the reselling live? Let me know. I'm literally all ears if you do want me to scrap it. But we are still incorporating Vinted. But I'm telling you, everything I'm buying, as you could probably imagine, you should be able to flip for ridiculous amounts of profits on Vinted. Like, it's actually insane to me how cheap these things have. I think 99% of the people at the moment that are buying from Whatnot or Till, well, 80% are resellers, so they're making a lot of money. So make sure to join. You can also get a £10 credit. You can also get a £500 cash match if you want to become a Whatnot seller. Use my link down below. You can join my free group. If you wanted to learn how to resell and find items like me, I've got obviously the ebook. What else is there? Oh yeah, the reselling spreadsheet tracker has literally gone insane. We've sold 20 this month already, so that's pretty good. So you can get that for $9.99 as well. But yeah, challenge conclusion, the balance is 446.78. Obviously we're hoping to hit 500 by the next episode. Ideally we want to see it £1,000 by the end of July. Fingers crossed. But we've got a lot more money now, so we can buy a lot more items. I make the challenge interesting, but I know like we would be on a lot more money if we just resold on Vinted. Like the method of buying works, it's just the selling. Like people are just getting absolute steals. Like I saw the other day, one seller was literally selling brand new P6000s in a UK 10, and he was only getting like £40 for them. I even bought some that I could then just resell back on eBay and Vinted for 80 quid. So it's definitely worth adding to your buying strategy if you're just buying off Vinted at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this episode up. It's not too bad, but I expect it to be on a lot more profit than we're currently at. We've almost doubled our money. And I think when did we first start buying? So it's basically just hit 30 days. We basically started this challenge, I'm going to say we started our first Whatnot on the 5th of June. So it's just over 30 days and we've made £250. So we doubled our money. So there you go. If you started with £250, you would have doubled your money. So we're looking to double it again this month. So I won't hold my breath because it is risky, but yeah, what a waffle, 4 minutes. I'll catch you in the next one, people. Please subscribe and like.